You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3, where we take great pride in personal expression of one's feelings, thoughts, or ideals. What you're getting ready to hear on this show are the opinions of the hosts and their guests, and they do not reflect the opinions of Hits 92.3 radio station, the brand, management, staff, their respective advertisers, parent companies, or affiliates. Now, stay tuned as this show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, 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 yo. Yes, that is my 1993 intro. This is Stoner Brown. This is the GOAT Shop on Hits 92.3. Real definition of internet radio. It's Friday, but hold on, bro. I know it's a sports show, but what did you just say to me, dog, before the break, before we came on? From the article.
My show.
Mm-hmm.
Oklahoma State Superintendent requires public schools to teach the Bible.
To teach the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because I guess y'all need Jesus.
What? How?
But teachers are now, because you already know in Alabama, what is Alabama, right? It's either Alabama or Mississippi, one of them. But they constitution just changed it so that you have to have the 10 commandments in every classroom.
Oh, that was Kentucky.
Oh, Kentucky. Okay, you got to have them in the classroom.
Mm-hmm.
To me, this just really sounds like what you were talking about yesterday. This is the whole 20
Project 25.
Yeah, Project 25.
That's definitely a part of the.
But you're gonna get a whole lot of homeschool kids because I'm telling you right now, I don't want y'all kids.
I don't want you teaching my kids religion because
right.
What I never understood about wanting to teach children religion in school is how does that help them academically? When they get to high school after learning, you're not going to go to college and utilize it. It's not going to help you get a job knowing the Bible.
For me, the issue is half of y'all don't like different pastors. So how are you going to make a kid go to multiple classes and receive this instruction from different people? Everybody is going to have a different interpretation of the Bible. These kids are going to be extremely confused.
That's what I'm about to. That's another thing. The Bible is an interpretive book. You know what I'm saying? That everyone has their own experiences with, because in some senses it's the word of God. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, how could you teach my kid the parables of the Bible in the proper way? You know what I'm saying? I may not believe that parable in the Bible went that way, or this was what was being trying to be said. I may believe it was something else. How could you teach my kid the Bible? And on top of that, if you're going to teach them the Bible, why are you not teaching them the Bible, the Quran, the Torah, the eightfold paths of enlightenment, the 48 laws of power? If you want to be religious and teach children religion, why are you not teaching them all the religions? You only teaching the religion that you're comfortable with and that you follow? We live in a country where there's 500 different religions. In this country, there are 10,000 religions around the world. Religions older than Christ, older than Muslim, older than Islam, older than Judaism. Judaism. I always say that word. God damn. Yo, sometimes America, and it's blatant. I don't know. I want to choose the right word because it's not racism. It's not prejudice. It's fear. It's the fear of losing what you believe is the status quo and norm of this country. This country is a melting pot, and has been that way since they took it from the Indians. It started off with people already here.
Even the Indians had different beliefs.
Even the Indians had different tribal gods, just like the Greeks and the Romans. What the? Oh man. Listen, when I saw the Ten Commandments thing in Kentucky, I'm like, all right, that's just a group of laws that you're gonna put on the board. It's not a bad group of laws. You know what I'm saying? It's not teaching kids anything that they could not live by and be successful. The Ten Commandments is just a group of laws that if you live your life by, you might have success.
I ain't even gonna lie, I felt kind of the same way too. I was like, it ain't nothing in these 10 Commandments that I'm really against, though. Like,
right.
Really right.
It's not really
like a golden rule kind of thing. I'm okay with this.
Yeah, I'm okay. I don't appreciate that it's the only religion represented in the classroom, though.
Right.
I don't. That's what I don't appreciate.
We ain't got enough walls though, and that's why we don't need it up there. Because to be equal is to put it. Everybody got to represent everybody. We ain't gonna have no space for the ABC.
Yep, you got to represent everybody. That's gonna be a whole different textbook of different religious texts. Teach the Bible, man.
What's that look like in science class?
Huh? No, there's gonna be a Bible class. There will not be It's not gonna be across the board, because if you try to implement science and if you try to implement the Bible in science, you're going to have to say God is the ultimate scientist and man.
Oh, because I promise you, I thought my math teacher, after he taught me the Pythagorean theorem, he was going to have to teach me, you know, that God was the light in the way.
Right.
I really thought that's what they were talking about.
It's got to be a Bible class or something that they do in the homeroom class. You can't do that in the setting of any other, you know what I'm saying? Because when you go to a Catholic school or you go to a Christian school, there is Bible class. There's Bible school. There's Bible class. There's, you know what I'm saying? And there's a curriculum that goes with it. So there's a curriculum that states how you teach somebody about the Bible. But again, even in those classes and those curriculums, you know, I went to a big church that had its own high school and junior high school and elementary school. This church had school from pre-K all the way to high school. Even in the classrooms where they taught the Bible, different teachers had different interpretations of what was being said. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't as confusing because they all came from the same mantra and were learning from the same bishop. So they had similar ideas. But there was always differences. Damn, bro.
I'm sorry. I know we're supposed to be talking about
because that's just you can't do that, bro. You can't do that, bro. You just can't do shit like that. We are not in that America anymore. Y'all decided y'all want to let people pick their sexuality, pick their sexual preferences, pick the gods they wanted to worship, pick the time, the religious laws. Y'all let people choose everything else. But for some reason, when it comes up to bringing up children in the next generation, y'all are dead set on imposing Christianity on them. You know what I'm saying? What if that was nationwide? In a city like New York, in a city like Atlanta, how do I send my Muslim son to your school?
You don't.
I can't.
You don't. And then that's the destruction of the school system. Because now no one is showing up. No one is sending their kids.
Because who else kids not gonna show? Muslim kids not gonna show. Jewish kids not gonna show. Jehovah's Witness kids not gonna show. If the school is not Baptist,
Protestant
kids not gonna.
Are you doing this apostolic?
Right? Are you doing this Baptist? Is this Baptist? Is this full AME?
Right?
Is this
Mormon kids?
Ain't gonna show. You know what I'm saying? There are so many kids who you are alienating and ostracizing just because you want to teach this old ass Bible. You know what I'm saying? That needs to have at this point, there needs to be a fucking chapter 3, a book 3. You know what I'm saying?
I know this sounds real, like, just
what?
The nerd in me, but I really wonder what the Galactic Federation would rate our planet as.
I imagine.
I really feel like we on that list of species that they ain't smart enough yet for us to let our presence be known. That's why there ain't no aliens down here. Because honestly,
that's why there's aliens, and that's why they got skin suits and all that shit. Because y'all niggas just not real.
Y'all ain't smart yet.
You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you that the Galactic Federation is looking down and going, "Oh, here they go again. This shit." All right, they're gonna go back. They're gonna go back 200 years.
Look,
let's see what they're doing.
Commercial break. Right, we gotta talk basketball.
Let's see what they're doing in another galaxy or somewhere else, because these guys in the Milky Way are fucking it up.
Oh, in the galaxy
far away. I wish I was Doctor Who and I could just hop in a telephone booth and get the fuck up out of here. Earth is the ghetto. Let me get the fuck up out of here. Y'all see that? Did y'all see that debate last night? Yo. Let's go take a break.
God, I've been walking in peace, gave me the key. I know that it's critical. Now that I'm here, I see everything that I need. Following the principle. And walking in fear, I'm still going back to the past. It really been minimal. I'm finna follow the king. I got a key. Know that I follow the principle. And I'm good. And I'm lit. I got God, so I don't need a trip. I give to him everything that I'm in. Up in the hill and I know I won't miss. Brought me up from the gutter. Now I'm good and that's word of my mother. Not afraid, I know I'm a runner. You gonna see. God, I've been walking in peace. Gave me the key. I know that it's critical. Now that I'm here, I see everything that I need. Finding the principle. And walking in fear, I'm still going back to the past. It really been minimal. I'm finna follow the king. I got a key. Know that I follow the principle. Seeking your word, had to love it. More that I learn about you than I learn about me, and I know how to function. I'm taking my peace. I'm walking in deep. The more that I love, then the more that I see. I'm seeing the fruit. I had to repeat. I keep on producing. It's better for me. God, I've been walking in peace. Gave me the key. I know that it's critical. Now that I'm here, I see everything that I need. Following the principle. And walking in fear, I'm still going back to the past. It really been minimal. I'm finna follow the king. I got a key. Know that I follow the principle. Nothing is stress. I know how to run it. Go. And I'm not a friend. I ain't tripping about nothing. Carry the principle. I had to touch. When they tried to hate me, I still had to love. I ain't care cause I know what I wanted. Know that I did it. No, I ain't switching. I had to see. God, I've been walking in peace. Gave me the key. I know that it's critical. Now that I'm here, I see everything that I need. Following the principle. And walking in fear, I'm still going back to the past. It really been minimal. I'm finna follow the king. I got a key. Know that I follow the principle.
Hey, the secret's out. Hits 92.3 is now accepting submissions for brand new shows. That's right, you could become a radio personality right here on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. You don't have experience? That's okay. You don't live in Georgia? That's okay. You don't know what to do now? Now that's not okay. But your girl is here to help you out. Email us today at hits923newshow@gmail.com and tell us about your potential show with Hits. Again, that email address is hits923newshow@gmail.com. Don't be last. The slots are filling fast.
I hope everybody was watching. I watched the draft round 2 last night. This is the first time I've ever watched a round 2 of any draft. I don't like, in the NFL they got like 5 rounds. In baseball they got like 4 rounds, something like that. Basketball usually has, it does have 2 rounds. Oh, hold on, that's Tiff. What's up, Tiff? Sweet Tooth, come all the way down that. When you come in the main entrance, just come all the way down the hill and make a right. When you get to the bottom, when you get to like that first stop sign at the bottom, you make a right. You should see Tanisha Carr sitting there.
Till I go outside.
All right, sunshine about to come out. Nah, Sweet Tooth. All right. Okay. Yeah, she said she saw you. What's up, Sean? Hey, yeah, Sean, I saw you yesterday. You said one of these days you gotta come join the boys live in the studio. You definitely one of these days will come join the boys live in the studio. We'll get. Why is my shit glitching now? Should I take a phone call? Come on, Instagram, get it together, bro. Oh, come on with this food. There we go. Yes. Yeah, Sean, you're gonna get on the show. We're gonna have some one of these Fridays. We're gonna start bringing guests in on Friday. We got a guest coming in as we speak, I believe. The Plug's lawyer, Tiffany Simmons, but I'll do the intro when she gets in. But yeah.
LeBron and Bronny.
How you said the Hawks pick was trash? The Hawks pick was not trash, Sean. What are you talking about? This dude won the silver medal in France. Him and the team that they had came in number 2 in the French, not in French, in the international basketball, the IBF. I think it's the IBF, International Basketball Federation. Anyway, international basketball, they won number 2. They lost to Giannis's brother. The kid Sar and the kid Recherche, they were on the team that lost to Giannis's brother. What's a true big man? There ain't no. Listen, bro. Let me get y'all. First of all, there ain't no more true big men in basketball. It's let that go. Ain't no such thing as true big man. These niggas out here shooting 3-pointers. You know what I'm saying? These niggas out here spreading the court. Ain't no true big man. Ain't nobody down in the block for 3 seconds. Ain't nobody. There are no true big men. So let that idea go first. You know what I'm saying? Come on in. What's up, girl? You sure right here? It's just us today.
Oh, well, I brought gifts for the show.
Oh, we love
How you
gifts.
doing?
Sunshine, the Plug's lawyer, Tiffany Simmons.
Nice.
You know I love
your
you.
beautiful self. I've seen the show. I've heard your voice.
I've-
Look, it's Candy Grapes for you all as well. Courtesy of Candy Grapes.
I done ate
Tracy, big deal.
like 4 packs. On me?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Hey. Wait, hold on. Cutting my phone up. Cutting my phone up.
No, put the live on.
Do I even have the phone?
Girl,
Nope. I don't even know where my phone at.
you gotta be in the car.
That mean I don't need it. All right.
Friday.
It's
Appreciate
Friday.
you pulling up.
Yes, it's a fun Friday. It's a plug lawyer get money Friday. So
Go ahead, plug all the stuff you've been doing lately because you've been getting into it.
I have. Well, first, your audience they don't know me, so hello to everybody at Hits 92.3 on this good fun-filled Friday. This, FM Friday. Because I will say,
Double down on that one. Double
yeah,
FM, boy.
FM
Pause.
Friday.
Sorry.
You're right. Stoner Brown is my boy, so he should understand when I say right now I'm Virgoing, so get the F out my way.
You know it's always preseason until it's Virgo season.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Everybody, it's always preseason
Yeah,
until
and then now you gotta let the ninjas know that we not about them games. That's why I came in so clean on them. You see the plug lawyer in.
Ooh.
You see that.
That's hard.
You see that.
That is hard.
You see that. Look.
Fully stitched. Fully stitched. Hold on.
All up in the skirt and the jacket on them hoes. So yes, baby.
This is why I wanted to bring my sis on. Not just my sis, business associate as well, trusted lawyer as well, but because she's full of energy and a wonderful person, and we always have good vibes. You know what I'm saying? We always have good vibes.
It's a Flowers Friday too, and I say that and I receive them flowers. No, seriously. This past week, I'm telling y'all I'm Virgoing, and that's a good and a bad thing. And on the not so positive side, I wasn't, feeling 100% my best, but I did
you was sick for a couple days.
a couple weeks. And then this morning I did the Attorney Breakfast Club. Shouts out to the Attorney Breakfast Club. And now I'm here, but even there they spoke good things that, I needed to hear for myself. Sometimes when you're the leader for a lot of people, or you're this and that, or just anybody, we
your
all
soul
need
fed as well.
Yes, our soul fed and motivation and encouragement. So thank you. I received the flowers of this Flower Friday.
Hey, man. Hey, you come top of my list when anybody. Yeah, hey, bro. I call you. Hey, my people's need some help. Hey, I got somebody in the situation. Hey, short list.
Yes.
Shit. I was on a whole nother tangent before you called me, before you said you was outside. I can't remember what I was going to talk about. But
okay.
Well, I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
Yes.
What you think about that judge that just got arrested?
We
got a lawyer in the building. Let's hear it from.
It is Freestyle Friday. Let it go.
It's Freestyle Friday. It's Epic Friday. It's Flowers Friday. Now, this is what I will say first, because I'm going to give you layers to your answer. I'm going to give you that soul food and that eye candy with it. So let's start with the eye candy with it. Okay. So before we start, the Plug's lawyer, the mission of the brand is to raise the level of Black female attorneys from 1.78% to 5% by the year 2025. The ways that I do that is through me being on TV, philanthropy, showing up to the radio stations, giving back to my community, and being the best MF Plugs lawyer that I can be. So I bring that up to say, for that judge, Judge Christina Peterson, for her to get to that level of where you see 100 people, it's only 2 of us that look like me, I will give her flowers for that. I will give her flowers for that. For becoming a judge in Douglasville, Douglas County, Georgia, I will give her flowers for that. Now let's get to the soul food of it. The soul food of it is this. Sis did not have a good look. That was not a good look. That was not a good look. That was not a MF good look. Not at all. Let's get to the layers of it. This particular judge had already had ethical issues with the state bar that she was dealing with, and shouts out to her lawyer, Attorney Tate, great grievance counsel attorney. What I will say is, and what I've experienced for myself, a different type of reprimand when you deal with being a minority attorney as opposed to not being a minority attorney. So even seeing that she already had other issues out there, me personally, I would have stayed away from situations that would create more issues for myself. So given the background of her already having issues with fighting for her law license, fighting for her reputation, this, that, and the third, based on her rulings as a judge, based on situations with others in the Douglas County, court system, that is how she is now perceived in the media. Needless to say, it takes lifetimes to build a reputation, but only a few minutes to ruin that.
Right.
So let's fast forward. So in dealing with already having issues and wondering if you can still do the job that you worked for, love to do, possibly make a lot of money in, blah, 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 all of those things, your whole livelihood possibly being taken away. Whatever happened, she ends up at the martini bar. Me personally, I'm not at the martini bar. And I'm just TV court judge.
Yeah,
I'm just hood court judge.
When I saw that's where she was, I was like, why were you even there?
Right.
We have a caller on the line who wants to add to the conversation.
Okay, hey caller. Yeah, we'll get to the next part. Let's see what the caller say.
Hello, caller.
Hello?
Yeah. You on the GOAT Shop? What's going on?
Let me see something right quick.
What?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I got to get in on this, Judge. I listened to her interview on the radio. I think it was Tuesday.
Okay.
And I'm about to say I do believe her. They said she struck an officer. I really didn't. When I looked at the video, I didn't see her do anything to raise a fist or anything like this. So I believe those charges
She
are
did
egregious.
hit the officer in the head. She did swing.
You know what?
She did swing, and it wasn't like she just hauled off and swing. He was trying to push her from her friend, and she swung back. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying
she didn't know. She said she didn't know the people. It's just
Oh, so she didn't know that girl at all?
All right, so sir, I understand what you're saying, and let me interject a little bit. Hello, I'm Tiffany the Plug's lawyer. She was what happened in the incident that caused her to be arrested. She was helping a unknown person, a woman that was being attacked by a man, and supposedly no one else intervened.
Right.
I get that. However, when you already have a target on your back, why would you give them more ammo to shoot you with?
Mm-hmm.
She had nothing to do with that situation. And the woman that she helped, unfortunately, can't help her get her job back, can't help her get this arrest off her record, can't help her pay her lawyer bills because now she has to hire an attorney, which is Attorney Arrington. So I get what you're saying, but right, wrong, or indifferent, when you're in certain positions, you got to stand on business in a different way. And for me, as a attorney, as a female attorney, that wasn't a good look. At the end of the day, that wasn't a good look. Yes, it was off-duty officers who were in plain clothes, but at the end of the day, none of that would have happened if she would have mind her MF business.
It's a shame that no one else stepped up to help.
I agree with that.
Now that is a shame no one else stepped up. That is a shame that security of this Buckhead
restaurant
didn't do what they were supposed to do as security.
They ain't do nothing.
But as far as her, unfortunately, at that moment, I would have minded my MF business because she already had situations going on.
Yeah, I would have let somebody else handle that. And then how she acted in the car when she was talking to the officer. At this point, you're arrested, and you know the law. You know how far this can be gone.
I guess my next question would be, as a community, do we think that that's partially some of the problem sometimes, and why we get walked over because we do mind our business sometimes? I mean, I understand in certain cases
this
you need
the
to,
situation.
but another case,
I would
somebody
say that
needs help, yes, you need to step in.
I would say that especially as minority people, black people, we have to be more mindful of the situations that we try to help people out with.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Just straight up and down.
And I'm not saying
it's almost like you find a little white girl on the side of the street. I'm probably going to try to find another white person to figure out what to do with this little white girl, or get her off the street if I have no other options. But I'm going to think twice first.
Exactly.
Hey, this may put me in a position that may not work out to my benefit, and I was trying to do something good. In that situation with the girl, if I'm that judge, I got to get on the phone, I got to call somebody, but to step in and
try to diffuse something with a male jumping on a female, that's ignorant. That's ignorant.
Yeah, you going too
that's
far.
That's ignorant.
I
wouldn't even try to fight a male.
Career.
No, it's risking your safety too in your life.
Wouldn't
because
try
at
to
the
fight
end
a
of the
man
day,
at all.
you don't know what that man was gonna do to both of y'all. You know, and again, and I pray for, safety for the young woman involved, or I pray for a good resolution for all parties. But at the end of the day, that wasn't a smart thing to do. And now that decision to assist in that situation, it ruining her life. It could potentially do that.
Mm-hmm.
And who knows? Maybe, I remember my dad telling me a long time ago, he's like, people don't change until, life changes them or something changes them. And who knows? Maybe this is a situation where she needed to change directions in how she handles things or addresses things. Because even in the back of the police car, I always tell my clients to use your right to remain silent.
Say nothing.
Because if she said nothing, we would not see a video where
It wouldn't-
people could
right.
judge her off
Right.
of that video.
Right.
If she used her right to remain silent, there would not be a lot of information that
Right.
could be used against her, as the state bar has done, and now the Supreme Court of Georgia has removed her from office.
She's got like 30 charges against her, right?
Well, what I'll say, and again, shouts out to her attorney Tate, and I have looked into some of this previous stuff because I've looked into the difference other attorneys are treated as opposed to minority attorneys when there are certain issues. So in watching her situation, Attorney Tate, I think she had at first close to 80 different ethical things that they were trying to attempt to say she did. And he actually got a lot of those, the majority of that dismissed. Now, what I will also say is, well, we all know the criminal justice system. Sometimes when there are scenarios where they want to see you sit down,
oh yeah,
I'm gonna throw every charge I can think of at you. And again, I'm not saying this is what that is because I don't know. I wasn't in the courtroom when she supposedly sentenced somebody to 30 days for something frivolous. I wasn't there when there were conflicts with her and other, employees of Douglas court system. So I don't know per se, but I just have been following, the updates through the news.
Right.
But at the end of the day, prayers to her, well wishes to her, because at the end of the day, anyone losing their job, anyone losing their career, it is going to take a toll on them.
It's devastating.
Yes.
It is devastating.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know that she had all that going on. All I knew was, like you said, the viral video. And the reason why that video went viral is because of how she responded. Well, in the back seat. What happened with her and the off-duty officer? I almost chalked it up to, all right, I got black sisters, I got a black mama. You push her, she probably gonna push you back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, that scenario I've represented in a Simmons Law client who was a nurse visiting Atlanta, and it was another venue. It wasn't that particular venue, but she was visiting Atlanta with her husband. The security, they basically harassed them because they thought that she was a part of another disruptive group. So what ended up happening, they harassed her. She ended up getting charged with the similar charges of disorderly conduct or trying to, hit someone. Now, as we proceeded with defending her, I was able to get all the charges dismissed in lieu of a trial. So that sort of scenario where there is possibly overzealous security or just a lot of confusion, where the wrong person could be charged, that does happen
quite a bit.
Just unfortunately, this has happened with a public figure who was a judge who already had other issues that were pending.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I do know. I saw it and I watched it and I was.
Yeah,
it's one of those moments when you just feel like you feel a certain amount of shame for the situation. At first, like I said, her defending herself, I didn't, one way or another, because we've all dealt with those overzealous security guards outside of a club, especially a popular club or a club that has a whole lot of people, a whole lot of stuff that happens inside and outside. So we've all dealt with those security people, and we try to stay away and try to navigate our way so we don't end up in a situation like that. But after her being arrested and placed in cuffs and put into the car, the side of herself that she showed in that back seat, that's when I was like, come on, sis, chill out.
Yeah.
Tell the manual, you could either have practiced your right to remain silent,
right,
or you are a judge, a part of this same legal system.
Exactly.
You could have just provided him your name. He'd have ran your shit. He'd have probably seen you as a judge. You might have ended up getting out the car.
Right. Right.
right
I'm
then and
not
there.
sure why she chose to continue to say the things that she said. For me, alcohol, well, at the end of the day, my alcohol would have told me to shut the F up because you know it's going down.
It's going
But what I will say is, yeah, it was definitely cringeworthy. But even what I'll say for me, if I were in those shoes, and thank God that I'm not, I personally would have tried to show the positive side of myself. Meaning, I'm already in this situation. Let me possibly be kind, which is my name is such and such. Let them do their job.
Yeah.
Because that viral video could have went in her favor with the state bar versus not.
Yep.
What we saw on that video honestly was disgusting behavior from anybody, whether it was black, white, female, or male,
Right.
Whatever. It was disgusting behavior, and had it been maybe a male, we probably would have been more angry. Had it been maybe someone of another
if
color,
it was a man, it might have escalated.
It could have escalated more. If it was somebody of another color, it definitely would have been taken another way. As this is how they all act. So it is just something unfortunate. But right now we're in a time where things are being revealed. If we want to take this to other judge behavior, we see the current behavior of Judge Glanville with the YSL case.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll leave that alone, because you know what? It's a fun-filled Friday, and I do have some positive news of myself. I tend to try to stay in my business and not nobody else's business. So I would not like to talk about them other people's business for the whole time. Because right now we got some. It's almost Virgo season.
You just got back from the shoot in Detroit.
Yes, I did. And I'm glad you brought that up, because that's what I would like to share. Shouts out to Dennis Reed Studios. Shouts out to Dennis Reed. Shouts out to Shania. Shouts out to everybody on the team over there. I had an amazing time shooting Street Legal South. So if you have seen Street Legal on Tubi, stay tuned. Street Legal South. We are the spinoff of that show. We coming. We coming. September. We dropping Virgo season. We dropping on them.
Oh, they dropping?
Oh, yes, baby.
You're going to be so annoying for a whole month. You're going to be so
Don't be a
When is
hater.
their premiere? When is the premiere?
When the show drop, baby. It is take over. I don't have the date as of yet, but
Watch
definitely
they drag
follow.
this shit out to somewhere around your goddamn birthday.
Well, I don't have control of that.
Listen,
I'm not DR2 Productions. What do you mean?
Listen. Watch it be around your birthday weekend.
I can't help it. Like I'm like Will Smith. He know the right times to drop his movie, so they'll bang and do them numbers. So I speak that over Street Legal South. It's gonna drop at the right time, like Will Smith timed his shit like the astrology. Oh, sorry, y'all. His stuff.
No, you cuss on this.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah,
I got it in.
Yeah, shit, nigga.
They said listen to the. They said listen to the interview Tuesday. No.
Why?
Deshaun, Mr. or Mrs. Harris. I'm not.
That's my cousin. Goddamn.
Cuzzo. No. I gotta respond to that. Cuzzo, I value my time. So why would I go back and listen to somebody else's business that's not paying me any money to do that? So no, I don't want to listen to it. For what? I don't want to hear that foolishness. No.
Yeah.
You go.
Yeah, I've seen enough on that.
To it.
I've seen enough on that. Hey. All right. So, question I want. All right. So, sports question, and not just sports question, but kind of person question.
Okay.
All right. So last night.
Yes.
LeBron, the draft, right?
Yes.
Bronny gets draft. This morning, the key word, the $1 million word is nepotism. Everybody is talking about nepotism and how he's, how he made all this stuff happen for his son and blah, 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 blah. My personal view is nepotism is what we should all strive for. We all should strive for being able to make a way for someone in our family or some friend in our circle You know what I'm saying? To get a one up, to get a leg up. That's how we all come up. You know what I'm
Exactly. First of all, okay, so like on my show Hood Court, we break it down for the people who don't know stuff. So explain what nepotism means for the people that don't know, because on Instagram and Twitter and all of the things, they use these words and run them to the ground just for any old reason.
Okay.
And we have synonyms for these words.
Right. Nepotism is the process and the system of passing down generational wealth from one parent or forefather to the next. Basically, it's how America was built off of slavery. That slavery led to slave owners having a whole lot of land and a whole lot of property. Through nepotism, they passed those things on to their children.
Exactly.
So their children always had opportunities and always had places that they could strive and have a future.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that now we are seeing with LeBron James, after 20 years in the NBA, now he has power to enforce his own nepotism for his son. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So I definitely don't see anything wrong with LeBron doing what he's done for his son. He's done it for others around him. So why not his own blood?
Right.
I think that the people that are making issues of it, and I'm not even a LeBron fan, or I'm not against him, but the people that's making issues of it are people who either can't do it for the people around them or just hating on what he's doing because it didn't make sense. I did see,
a lot of people,
the commentary on it. I did see people posting about it. I'm like, okay, well, what's the issue? That's what they, strive for their family. Somebody said they mad because Jordan couldn't do it.
You
know what? I totally agree. They are mad because Jordan couldn't do it, and I was a big fan of Jordan, but Jordan's son fucking disappointed me. All we know him for is being Larsa's pet. Like that shit is wild to me.
No,
like
that's Pippen's son.
Oh, that's Pippen's son.
Mm-hmm. Pippen's son is with
I thought Michael Jordan's son was with her.
Larsa. No, you're right.
Yeah,
Michael Jordan's son is with Larsa's Pippen. Right.
Yeah. So no, that I'm right. What I'm saying.
Yeah.
Who?
What?
Yeah, she did, and I hope Savannah beat her ass. Look, Savannah Simmons Law will represent you for free, aka the Plug's lawyer will represent Savannah James for free if she goes ahead and beats Larsa. Come on now, sis. Somebody mama need to do the right thing between Drea.
Oh my God!
Between Drea, Larsa, and some of these other women out here, somebody mama need to do the right thing and beat somebody ass. Because I might represent you depending on who you are, but Savannah girl, I got you, sis.
If Drea wasn't so beautiful and she was like a overweight white, uglier woman, not just white woman, it's overweight, nastier looking woman, people probably would judge her just like you would do an older nasty man. You're an old man and you keep chasing these young girls and you use your money and you use your influence,
But I think that people are still looking at her that way.
Yeah, but
I think that a lot of people, they still, mention her beauty, but beauty is only so much, especially if it's not inner beauty.
Right.
And you know what? I'm not even going to throw that shade at her because I don't know her personally, but able to judge her character off of having a baby with
multiple
dude
young men
that's the age of your son is fucking delusional to me. And we can see that she did it for a check. And it's unfortunate how many men and women live certain ways just for a check. I think
it's more than a check for her type, for her personality type. I think she's trying to have someone that she could control in this situation, because she's been through it and knows more and is more experienced. You know what I'm saying? To a certain extent, he's got to follow her lead. No matter how much of a superstar he is, you ain't never had a kid before. You ain't never been in a serious relationship. You ain't never dated a Drea before. And there's a whole lot. It's the same thing like Erykah Badu. Now, Erykah Badu keeps the men a little bit closer to her age, but she still picks men that after they date her, they are in a total different realm.
Yeah.
She changes their whole thought pattern because, hey,
Yeah.
nigga, you wasn't up on this. I'm about to.
I don't know what the fuck she be doing to them, but she do be changing them.
I know that whatever she doing to them, I need a bottle of that. Do it to me. Goddamn. That made me crazy. That nigga be making niggas crazy.
You said do it to me.
Whatever it is.
Okay, somebody mentioned Cher's dating like a 28-year-old and she's 90. Yeah, Cher is dating
Madonna is too.
Amber Rose, young one. Yeah, Madonna. But yeah, Madonna be. Let me just stop. Let me just stop.
Hey,
Let
look,
me just stop.
we about to. Yeah, you know she gotta come back. You know she gotta come
My
back.
time up. See,
yeah,
that's what I get. That's what I get. But forget that.
Talking all that shit.
I'm here for a good time, a fun time, but not a long time,
plug
baby.
all your info.
All right, so they can find me at thepluggslawyer.com. Instagram is The Plugs Lawyer. Simmons Law, official Simmons Law. Call us 404-461-8422 if you got that bag to pay for the best representation called The Plugs Lawyer. That is me. We do business, criminal defense, entertainment, and personal injury. Specifically, if you are injured on a cruise ship or a amusement park, call us. We can help you. I have partnered with Ehrenfeld trial attorneys, and we have been able to help people that have been injured in those specific situations. Look, I'm getting a little tongue-tied, but it's okay. But I appreciate y'all having me here this Friday. And we blessed and we up. Be on the lookout for Street Legal South. On
Well, it's the GOAT Shop.
September.
It's Friday. We out of here.
Hey.
Love y'all.
Da 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 da. You get on my damn nerves. My patience running thin. This ain't even anger. Bitch, you make me anxious. This is barely about us. You got problems in your mind, and you keep making big threats, and we don't see eye to eye. You spend half your life with dilated pupils. I don't think you're nice, and you treat me kind of cruel. All your moves is crazy, you compromise my safety. All your friends are shady, they tried to warn me vaguely. You patronize me daily, you never call me baby or treat me like a lady. And mainly, quite frankly, you get on my damn nerves. My patience wearing thin, and this ain't even anger. Bitch, you make me anxious. This is barely about us. You got problems in your mind, and you keep making big threats, and we don't see eye to eye at your big ribage. You should have a grip on that reckless rage, and I should take a hint, cause my resting state shouldn't be delusional. I should contemplate how we got to this conclusion. Well, we used to have some things so simple, so sweet. You had me blush and sweat me off of my feet. We used to have this shit all down to a side.